Well, here we have another beautiful acquisition to my collection. This time it is a Junghans Westminster Chime drop dial wall clock. You can see the Junghans trademark right on the front of the dial. This is a very nice mid-century modern example of a wall clock. There is a lever on the side that you flip open, and the clock opens. And also, to access the pendulum, there is another clip right here, which you lift upwards, and then this bottom half comes on down. And here's where I'm keeping the key. Yes, I will be careful about making sure it doesn't interact with the pendulum, as seen by how close in proximity it is. So, I will now let you hear what this sounds like. Now for the hour, I'm going to close the door. Doesn't that sound just glorious? And it's amazing because these are horizontally mounted chime rods. What's also interesting is shutting the door actually amplifies the sound. Usually it muffles it on most clocks, but this time, because the chime rods are so close to the door, it just vibrates through this wooden door, and it just sounds absolutely beautiful. And it's a 4-rod hour strike. It uses all the chime rods to strike the hour. This is just a beautiful example. This was a birthday gift, by the way, from my lovely parents, so thank you, Mom and Dad. Thought before I showed you the movement, I would show you the back. Here we've got some markings, possibly from previous repairs or from the Junghans manufacturer. And here are the nuts that hold the movement in place, which I'm going to be taking out momentarily. Here's a marking that says 27/0155. I think that's a decimal there, 1.501, or it's just 1501, I can't tell. And there's also meant to be some sort of marking there, but it's covered up by this black strip of metal that supports the nail. And this marking here, if you can't see, says 4120 WB, I think, and 4255 for WB right below it. And these are the 2 screws that secure the chime rods. Here's the inside. This is the other side that you can't see from the front. I had to unscrew it from the back because that is how it is held into the case. As you can see from the markings on the center of your screen, this is a Junghans W200/100 movement. I'm not sure what the other markings are. Next to the Junghans trademark, there is an 81. I don't think that's the date of this clock, but it could be. Who knows? There's also an 8 down here, which is filled with some lovely gunk. And there is also a 125. I don't know what that could mean, but here we are. Here is the escapement. A very nice Vienna deadbeat, it seems. Correct me if I'm wrong. That looks like a Vienna deadbeat to me, but It's also worth noting that the strike on this clock uses all 4 hammers and all 4 chime rods. These mainsprings are noticeably small in comparison to Hermle movements, at least from my memory. There's also a marking here that I forgot to mention, Gebrüder Junghans. Sorry if I am mispronouncing that. My German pronunciation is not that good. Of course, you can see, made in Germany, and there's an A-G. I'm now going to set it to the correct time. Right on time. Don't worry, I'm still using this. I just prefer to use my Casio so that I have a very accurate reading of the time. This clip is a bit small, so it can be a bit of a pain to close. There we go. So there's that. Now I'm going to time it in. So thank you for watching this short video. Take care.